Welcome back, everybody. A new film documentary is exploring America's war on obesity. Tonight, HBO airs the first two installments of Weight of the Nation. It examines what doctors call a national health crisis, especially among our nation's youth. And the battle against child obesity is a cause close to the heart of First Lady Michelle Obama. She's the focus of a new cover story in the latest edition of Parents Magazine, and it is iPad friendly for you.
Hi, I'm First Lady Michelle Obama, and I'd like to invite the readers of Parents Magazine to join me in making small but very important changes to help us live a healthier life.
Dana Points is the editor-in-chief of Parents Magazine. Dana, good to have you here. And it is iPad friendly, right? Good to point out to everybody. So you conducted this one-on-one interview with the First Lady several weeks ago. Let's talk about, not only did you discuss her leadership style, but why she feels so passionate about wanting to take on this mantle of addressing what is a national crisis for so many people, childhood obesity.
Well, I think the Obamas have there's been a lot of instances where they've said that something is personal and it's also sort of national, and this is the case. You know, I think her awareness, as they told us when we first interviewed them 4 years ago, of weight and childhood obesity was first something that started in the family and then sort of spread from there. And you don't have to look far. The Institute of Medicine released a report just last week showing what a huge crisis we have on our hands.
The book that she has coming out, the upcoming book called American Grown, it does take on these topics, and in a lot of families they are kind of taboo because no one wants to think that the kids are eating too much sugar, or they're getting too much junk food, or the fact that busy moms and dads may not have time to go get everything organically grown and fresh, and sometimes they do run through McDonald's.
Right, and I think the First Lady has acknowledged that, and what she said to me is really that she just wants to give people the information that they need to make the kinds of decisions that she's had to make in her own family. You know, they changed their diet. You know, she's very open in the book about how the White House chefs have sort of, you know, expanded their cooking knowledge and their knowledge of healthy eating and shared that with families all through Washington. And it's something that's happening across the country right now. People are waking up to this.
Real quickly before we let you go, has she been able to let the criticism of this type of agenda wash over her and not really take it to heart? Because some people have said, hey, it's none of your business what's on my plate.
Yeah, I think so. She was very clear that this was not about telling people what to do, but it was about equipping them with information, knowledge, and then they could make their own decisions.
Parents Magazine editor-in-chief Dana Points, thank you. I really appreciate it. And also, you can check out Dana's article in the White House kitchen with the first mom in the latest issue of Parents Magazine. Dana, thanks again. All right. So